In a small village called Ayana, there lived a princess called Yoma. Princess Yoma was born into a family of great power and tradition. She was the daughter of Shivokoye, the most reverend leader in the land. From a young age, Yoma's destiny has been decided. As the firstborn daughter, she was to be given to the gods during the annual festival, a sacred ritual that has been practiced for generations. Her life was seen as a sacrifice to bring the prosperity to the land, but Yoma had other plans. As the day of the ritual approached, the village buzzed with preparation. Yoma, however, was not filled with the peace of her ancestors. She was restless and mind filled with dreams of a future beyond the village, beyond the life that has been chosen for her. She spent hours in the royal library, reading ancient texts and learning about lands far beyond her own. Her hand yearned for freedom. Yoma's closest confidant was her nursemaid, an old woman named Agatha, who had served the royal family for decades. Agatha knew the ways of the village better than anyone and understood the weight of Yoma's burden. One night, while the moon was high and the village slept, Agatha approached Yoma with a plan. "There's a way, child," Agatha whispered, her voice low but urgent, "but it requires great risk." Yoma leaned in, her eyes raising. "Tell me, please." Agatha explained that during the harvest festivals, the elders will expect Yoma to be adorned in traditional ceremonial garments, a heavy cloak that signified her role in the sacrifice. But there was a secret passage beneath the royal chambers, one that led out into the dense forest surrounding the village. Few knew of its existence, and fewer still had ever used it. "If you are to escape," Agatha continued, "you must leave during the ceremony, while all eyes are on the priest. Disguise yourself as one of the common folks, and no one will notice your absence until it is too late." The day of the festival arrived. Yoma stood before the village, her body wrapped in the ceremonial cloak, her face painted with the symbols of the gods. The drums echoed through the air, and the villagers chanted, unaware of the storm brewing inside her. As the priests began their incantation, Yoma's heart pounded in her chest. She knew the moment was near. Just as the priests raised their arms to the sky, Yoma slipped away into the shadows. She moved swiftly and silently, her hand clutching a bundle of clothes Agatha had prepared for her. In the cover of darkness, she descended into the hidden passage beneath the palace. The air was damp and the walls cold, but Yoma's mind was focused on only one thing: freedom. She emerged on the other side of the forest, deep into the forest, far from the eyes of the people. Quickly, she made her way through the thick trees. She had studied the stars and they guided her path. She traveled for days, moving only at night, until she reached the edge of the kingdom. Finally, she stood on a hill, overlooking a vast plain. Beyond it lay the cities she had read about, places where no one knew her name, where she could build a new life on her terms. Yoma took one last look at the village in the distance, the place where she had been born, and whispered, "I am not your sacrifice." And with that, she turned and disappeared into the world, free at last. Thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe to this channel and please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up.